What's up, everyone? Welcome back to A Workout and a Word. This is what we do on Wednesday. This is our midday contribution to the We Health and Wellness. So, yes, I know it is 2 p.m. on the East Coast. Yes, I know it's 1 o'clock Central Time, and it's 11 a.m. This is a good time on the West Coast. But we're here, and we get to move, and we get to do this together. As Rev Melissa talked about on her show today, sip spirit in practice. This is not a show, right? This is not what you do in front of the TV. You don't just sit down and watch a workout and a word. You actually get to participate. So I thought I would do something a little different today. I don't have my girl Rev Melissa with me live, but we definitely have that word. I thought I would share FEES Fitness Over 40 top 10 targeted movements. Say that 10 times fast. FEES Fitness Over 40, 10 top targeted moves. So one of the comments that I get asked, hands down, it is universal. It is what I get asked more than anything else in my life, which is feed. How can I get the fat off my abdomen area? And now that we're aging, for my tribe over the age of 40, 50, 60, and 70, the question that I get asked a lot is, girl, how can I keep things from going down south? How can I prevent gravity from happening? I'm paraphrasing because it's impossible. I'm not able to prevent gravity from occurring with myself, happening to myself and others. What I can share with you, though, is that there's something you can do about it. The question is, are you willing? Are you willing to do something about it? Because I find that far too many of us experiencing obesity, experiencing health and weight-related illnesses and conditions are simply not willing to do anything about it. And so, as much as I would love to be able to do it for you and you reap the benefits, that is just not how it works. You actually get to become invested in your own health and wellness. So if that is you, if you are listening to me right now and not doing anything, because I'm not doing anything, if that is you, keep rocking with your girl, keep sticking with us, keep showing up. And so eventually you'll be moved to do something. Maybe that eventually is today. So are y'all ready? 10 targeted moves. Let's get into this. I decided to bring my chair because I said, you know what, King, not everyone wants to be jumping around like you. I get it. I don't know why this box is so small, y'all. Let me see if I can fix that really quickly. And, oh, it's smaller. Oh, no, I don't know what I've done. Bam, it's bigger. All right, so I'm not able to see stuff on the side, but that's okay. All right, I have my chair, right? So let's just say you are chair bound. You are maybe not as active as you used to be. Maybe you're not getting out of the bed as much, or maybe you're using the bed as an excuse. Maybe you're a larger size person, and yet you really understand the value of movement, and you're like, listen, I just need something for a beginner. So let's do that. Let's do something for a beginner. So let's just say you are in bed. Let me bring this down so you can see. All right, let's say you're in bed or you're in a chair and you're wanting to work your abs. I also want to say this, that ab work really starts in the kitchen. Not it really starts in the kitchen. Ab work starts in your mind and then the kitchen. It starts with what you eat. It starts with your relationship with and to food. So what I'm going to do is this chair is not a really sturdy chair. So y'all, I'm just saying, pray for me. We're going to start with alternating reverse crunch or alternating knee lifts or alternating high knees. So I'm going to lean back just a little bit. I'm going to engage my core, which means squeeze, which means pull in, which means contract. I'm going to hold on to the outer side back of the chair. Again, I'm going to lean back. I'm not going to sit tall. Lean back. Exhale, drive my knee to my chest. Every time you lift the knee, you want to do two things. Pray. Three things. Pray, exhale, squeeze. Pray, exhale, squeeze. Our number is going to be 14 on each side. Do the best you can. Notice that my shoulders aren't hunched up. Notice that my shoulders aren't hunched, right? Like I'm relaxing my shoulders because I'm using the strength of my core to lift my knees to my chest. And yes, if you're advanced, you can do this together, both knees together. Now listen, I told y'all this chair, I don't know about it, but I'm gonna do my best. Let's just see. Tap. Okay. Tap. Exhale here. Inhale, tap. Our number is 14. Last one. Ooh, I was nervous. That's one. Number two, let's work your abductors, your outer thigh. Sometimes we start, I don't know about you, but I've started to get ripples, dimples. So in addition to using wood tool therapy on your IT band, your hip area, this is an amazing one. You can do it standing up. You can do it on your knees. And so maybe we'll have time for me to demonstrate that. Exhale on the open. So think about a doggy taking a TT on a tree, right? You want to flex your foot so it's not pointed, flex. My abs are drawn in and I'm not leaning over. I'm standing tall and erect. I'm exhaling on the open. Inhale on the close. So 14 on each side. When you get to 14, you're going to hold. So y'all know I will miscount. It always works in our benefit. Hold 10, 8, 6, hold 4, 2, slowly release it. So how many is that? That's 2. Let's work our butte. So I still have my chair in case you have some balance issues. Bend your knee, flex your foot. So flex means the foot is flat, like you can press. It's not pointed. So flex, extend, draw the knee in. You're working your belly and your glutes. 2, 3. You want to keep your heel close to your bum because this is the area that you're working. Creating that nice little cup. Inhale, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not letting my leg drop, keeping it nice and high. 4, 3. I'm already sweating. 2. Last one. Hold 10. 8, 6, 4, 2. Woo! Who's working it out with me? All right. So of course I'm going to get to the opposite side, but maybe not right now because we have 20 minutes. So let's just say you want to burn calories. You want to increase your heart rate. You want to work your abs, coordination, shoulders. We're working a whole bunch of things in this one movement. This is high knee shoulder press. So if we have our chair, you just do one side, right? Tap. Draw the knee to your chest, squeeze your belly button. Inhale, tap. Exhale on the press and the drive. And if you don't need it, you can lift both arms at the same time. You can even alternate. Our number is 14. This is our 5th movement. We are moving through it. Right? All right. So, woo! Y'all, I'm already sweating. Just in case we have some questions or comments, I want to bring that down. Y'all, we've been moving. We have been moving for 10 minutes. This is good. This is good stuff. This is great, actually. Alrighty, and I'm taking requests. So if there's something that you want to focus on, let me know, and I will demonstrate. to the best of my ability. Okay, arms, one of my favorites. I am working on my arms. I'm determined to have long, lean, sexy, cut, ripped, strong arms. So arms, I always like to incorporate balance because as we age, statistically after the age of 30, you start to lose a percentage of your balance each decade. So I want you to bend your left leg. This is my left. It looks like you're right on your side. Doesn't matter. Whatever leg that's not up, you're going to bend it a little bit. Extend your arms out laterally. Engage your core. Small circles forward. So every time I rotate my wrist, what I do is I pull my belly in even more. I literally concave from the rib cage all the way down to that first chakra. Our number is going to be 50. I know. I'm a glutton for success. 40 more, 35, 2, 31, 30, 20, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Bring the arms up. Reach, reach, reach. Now notice, I'm balancing. What I'm not doing is letting the leg drop. Keep it up. I'm not yelling, I'm passionate. Keep it up. Abs are engaged. We're going to hold here for 20 seconds. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach for you as I bring my right leg back. I'm balancing. I'm going to demonstrate this with a chair. I'm working my glutes. I'm working my abs. I'm working all those tiny little muscles in my foot, ankle, knee. Listen, we're working everything. Mainly balance. Woo! Slowly bring, see when you talk too much, bring that leg up, arms up. Woo! Bam. All right, so this is what it looks like if you're holding on to the chair. Because all things are possible, yes. I'm going to bend my supporting leg now. That's the right. Supporting leg is the right. Drive my left knee to my chest. Extend my arms out laterally. Small circle. So if you need this for support, one arm at a time. Listen, one monkey, don't stop no show. We ain't got time for any excuses, obstacles, challenges, roadblocks. You have the power to move that ish out of your way. Balance, balance. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Pull those arms up. Further contract your abs. Reach, 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 reach. Now check this out, how I'm going to do this. Place my hand on my chair. Reach for fee as fee reaches for you. Extend your arm back. Squeeze that left cheek. Keep your hips square. Bring it up. And reach. We're going to hold here for 10, 8, 6, hold 4, 2, drive your left knee to your chest, arm up, ooh, bring the leg down, ooh, bam, 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 I don't know why. Really no reason. Roll your shoulder blades up and back. Bam, we have one more movement. One more. So let's see if we have any requests, because I would love a request. Nelson said, Fatima West. What's up, Fatima West? What do you want me to do? Let me know. What you want, what you want. What you want to work on. If I don't hear anything soon, what I'm going to do is demonstrate one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites for women especially. Women especially. God designed us in such a magnificent way. He designed us for childbirth, for bearing children, for carrying the weight of pregnancy, which means we are much stronger on the lower half than we are on the upper half. And so I love a good push-up. I'm I'm just saying, you want to know why? It targets that breast fat area, right? It targets your shoulders, your clavicle, men, pecs, women, breast. You're working so many body parts in one movement. It works your core, it works your lumbar. So, Fatima West, if you haven't said anything, girl, we're going to get into these push-ups. And I'm going to show you a couple variations. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Couple variations. I'm going to drop my, I don't see any. And check into the replay and let me know if you'd like some assistance with anything. I normally do these on my mat or my towel, but I'm going to just do them on the carpet because it's cool. So I do not subscribe to girl push-ups. These are not girl push-ups. These are simply push-ups on your knees. Push-ups on your knees. I'm going to keep my elbows pulled in because my focus is my tricep muscle. I'm on my knees. I'm going to walk myself forward. My hands are shoulder width apart. Look, arms popping. Sorry. I'm just saying, listen, you got to give it up for yourself. You've been putting in the work and you start to see the results. I'm going to shift forward. So I'm a little challenged with space, so I'm going to angle. Yeah, that's the angle. I'm going to shift forward. So notice I don't stay back here to do a push-up because I don't know what you're pushing. But you're not really effectively working all of those parts that I mentioned. So shift forward, pull your elbows in, inhale down, exhale up, squeezing the back of your arms. My abs are engaged. I'm looking straight ahead. Again, I'm a little limited with space, so let me just do it this way. Our number is 8. Inhale down, exhale up. How do I look, Nelson? How do I look, Papa? That's my boy right there. 2 more. Last one. Exhale, push that back, stretch. You can bring your hands towards your heels. Alrighty. Military push-ups. So now my spacing of my hands are going to be slightly outside of my shoulders, slightly wider than my shoulders. I'm going to take my knees off the ground, push myself up into a plank, and I got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Told you. Yes, you can now. Let's just say that's not where you are today. You're like, listen, I'm getting there, Fee King, but that's not where I am. Grab yourself a wall. Grab yourself a sturdy wall. So now, I don't have one. This is a closet. But let's just pretend this is a wall. So my hands facing shoulder width apart. I'm going to walk back so that I'm at an angle. And I'm going to bend at the elbows. Abs are engaged. Push. My hands are just a tad too high. Inhale. Exhale. So y'all know I'm strong. I do not want to break the closet door. Push-ups. I want to share something with you before we get into this word. With Melissa, we're doing excelente on time. As you all know, or maybe you don't know, my fiance and best friend, who's been my friend for years, wrote a book. He wrote a book. His name is Sekou Wrights. He wrote a book. Had no plans of ever publishing this book because it's very personal, very intimate. And so I think he wrote it as just a way to get it out. Sometimes whatever is in you that is causing you so much grief and pain, you simply need to get it out. And you have no desire, so you think, to share it with anyone. He had a stroke July 14th, 2022, a little over 2 years ago. And he is still recovering from this stroke. And he wrote this book. His mom, he found it when he was in Nashville. His mom helped him with the foreword. He published the book as is. I think it's brilliant. It's brilliant because it is one of just a few things we all have in common, which is we're going to experience some form of pain, physical pain, mental pain, emotional pain, disabling pain, physical pain. And this book speaks to that. I want to share with you one of the commandments that he has in his book. It's comprised of 10 commandments. The name of this book is Hack Your Pain Now. And I thought about it today because it's so, Sekou and I are in such, there's such synchronicity between the two of us. Whenever I'm in pain, whenever I'm feeling disappointment, whenever I'm challenged, I resort to exercising. I resort to exercising when I'm on top of the world. It is my go-to. I had no idea that it was he trained himself to accept exercise as being his self-care modality. Commandment number 3, it says move, get up and move today, not tomorrow, today. Hit the gym. Can't do that? Jog a mile. Oh, you can't do that? Walk a block. You can't do that? Do 10 push-ups. Can't do that? Do 5 crunches right there in the bed that you're currently curled up in. Now, move. The point here is to not let yourself off the hook. Do not, under any circumstances, put this off until tomorrow. The old you, the version of you who puts off things until tomorrow, is now dead. The new you makes body movements every day, 0 days off. Trust me, it's a better way to do 1 measly push-up today than to promise yourself that you'll do 1,000 push-ups tomorrow. Get to it. I love this so much because exercise and fitness is a great way to distract yourself for a short period of time until you decide that you're ready to do the work. It is a great way. It is such a healthy, loving way to honor yourself, to honor your temple, is by taking care of it. I lovingly invite and encourage you to take care of yours today. All right, y'all, let's get into this word with Rev Melissa. Rev Melissa, I'm super excited. Rev Melissa is at a soul conference in St. Louis, Kansas City. And so she is sending us light and love, and we're going to get into about 5 minutes of the word.
Good day. I am Red Melissa, and welcome to Workout and a Word. And the word for today is a word that I have been talking about all week on Morning Sip with Red Melissa. And that word is resentment. So I've been talking about resentment as it relates to our emotional and psychological states of being. But for workout in a word, I want to focus on the body. What does resentment do to our bodies? So, the link between emotions and the immune system is well established. Research has shown that chronic bitterness and resentment can weaken your body's ability to fight off infections and illnesses. This is because the persistent release of stress hormones suppresses the immune system's functioning. So it is so important. Our hormones play such a vital role in our state of well-beingness. And when we are resentful, the hormone that gets activated is the stress hormone. When we have chronic resentment, chronic anger, chronic depression, the hormone that gets activated is the stress hormone. And so resentment itself triggers the stress response in the body. It puts us in fight and flight or freeze mode. So it releases hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. And this constant state of stress can lead to the things that we do not want, right? The things that we do to ensure that we are healthy, that we are exercising, that we are eating right. Resentment works against the benefits of those things. So, the constant state of stress can increase your heart rate, it could lead to high blood pressure, and it can weaken the immune system. So, if we want to increase our heart rate, we exercise, right? That's one of the things that you may have been feeling as you did your workout with Fee King, an increase in your heart rate, right? That cardio that's getting activated is good for us. It's good for the heart. But the resentment, if we build resentment, if we spend our time exercising resentment in our lives, it will have the opposite effect. It will put us in a state of fight, flight, or freeze. And those states maintained over time will have such negative effects on our buying or on our being, on our bodies, on our wellness. So, exercise is one of the ways that I get to release resentments, feeling of resentment in my body in a healthy way. And one of the things that I do is I love to walk. I love to walk. So the day before yesterday, I said, I'm going to go on my 5K. I'm going to go to my park. I'm going to go see my tree, have a conversation with my tree, and get my mind right. Because when your mind is right, your body follows. So if you're feeling stress, is it because you're feeling resentment? Let us release the resentment in a healthy way, and exercise is one of those ways that we get to do so. So peace and blessings, everybody. Thank you, Fee King, for a wonderful workout and a word. I will see you all very soon. Peace.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Reverend Melissa. I appreciate you saying yes to this collaborative partnership. I want to speak to one quick thing about cortisol. It's they call it the stress hormone. So the body naturally produces cortisol. What happens though is when you are stressed, when you're let me say when you're not managing your stress, because there's all kind of stressors. There's positive stressors, negative stressors. We all experience stress. But if you're not managing your stress, if you're eating a lot of uh, sugary foods, a lot of processed foods, and you're noticing that you're putting on weight in a specific area, your belly, your obliques, your flank, your love handles, it might mean that your body is producing more cortisol than it needs. The only way you can for sure know is to get blood work done. It's so important for us as we age. And I would have the thing that I'm saying to you is something that I would say to a 15-year-old who's experiencing stress, who's living this life. I would say it to a 20-year-old and a 30, a 40, and so on and so forth. It's because this is the only body we get. To the best of my knowledge, this is the only life we get. I don't know. I don't know. I believe in reincarnation, but I just know that this is all I have right now in this moment. And so you get to make a decision to take care of it. And if that decision means foregoing french fries every other day or once a week, I think you're worth it. I think french fries ought not have that much power over you. I think a slice of pizza I think eating 4, 5, 6 slices of pizza, this is just what I think. I think sometimes we're giving it way too much power. And you're so much better than that. You're so much more powerful. And you have more discipline than you realize. You just forgot. Girl, you just forgot. But guess what? I am here to remind you that you're so much better. You're so much more powerful than a freaking a donut muffin. You are. And I'm not saying to never have a donut or muffin because I'm gonna have a donut. Well, not a donut maybe, but I'll have a muffin. But what I do today to help me reframe is I focus on my why. I remember my why. I recite my why every day. I write it down. I do the work. The other thing Sekou and I do is we share. So when we're wanting to have a sweet treat, we share. We we share just about most of our food because we're cutting back on calories. We're also stretching food. Food is expensive, right? And nowadays, we really want our food to be used as fuel and not a recreation, not an activity that we do. So I hope that that resonates with you. Excuse me. I hope that that resonates with you if you need more help in that area because I know that it's not easy. I also know that it's possible because I've been able to do it for myself and I've been able to do it for hundreds of women. And I'm looking forward to being able to do it with thousands of women. This is a workout and a word. I am your local fitness go-to girl, Feed King. God willing, we will see you and you and you and you and you and you next Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow me on the gram, LinkedIn. Follow me on YouTube. No, not follow. Connect with me on the gram. Fees Fitness Over 40. YouTube, Feed King. Instagram, Fees Fitness Over 40. LinkedIn, Fees Fitness Over 40. Facebook, Feed King. And check out the Feed King Show, which drops every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see y'all soon. Peace.